Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Heaps On Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Heaps On Podcast. Am I too loud? Is that loud?
Yeah, too loud. We can't do a whole show
like
too
loud?
that.
Too bloody loud.
That
there
might
we go.
be too loud.
There
Hey,
we go.
sorry about me being too loud.
Your testing was absolutely off point. Now you've come in hot.
Yeah, who knows what we did there. Technical difficulties every time.
Every time. It's what makes this podcast so damn good. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Ra is away in Rarotonga, but in his place we have
Me.
James Mconie. In my seat, I'm in Ra's seat. Ben's in Ben's
I'm
seat.
in Ben's seat.
Yeah, Ben, how's that seat going for you?
It's, when we do it this setup, I have to twist round a little bit extra, but I actually don't mind it.
Yeah.
People get to see more of my body, which, that might be a good or a bad thing.
I like it.
Depends
to
what
be
you're
honest.
trying to attract here.
I'm a big fan. Speaking of big fans, it's hot, so we have a big fan in the shed today.
Yeah, you can see it in the corner of the shot turning. It's good.
It's the fan. Remember, I don't know, I talked about it quite a few months ago. I bought it, came with a mist attachment, and there was some slugs stuck in it, and I ended up killing the slugs in a very vicious, accidental way. But hey, back to the show. Today on the show we've got Ra and Rarotonga. Is he going to chime in? Probably not. Has he contracted rabies yet? Hopefully he has. The Kiwis against Samoa. That's going to happen after, it's only about 3 p.m. here in our reality, but we're watching the Chicks. And they're not doing so
They're not
great.
doing so. Aussies fucking them up.
Mconie is in the house.
Yeah.
Kelston, baby.
Hell yeah.
Technically in the garage, but yeah. I am in the area. West side.
I think in Kelston, a garage dwelling, I think, it counts. The Chase has launched in NZ. Will Tav make an appearance as the Light Destroyer? Find out later. And then Jelly Roll cancels his show.
Wait, do we get Bradley? I'll save it for the next bit.
Yeah, we'll get into it. Jelly Roll cancelled his show. Mconie tells us exactly what is a Jelly Roll and how much they cost.
Okay, we'll get to that later. Now, wait a second. Can we turn Tav down just a little bit for me, please,
sorry.
Ben, just before we carry on, and then I'll be happy.
Apologies to everyone who's listening while trying to go to sleep, adjusting the volume. I know I listen to the podcast when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Constantly having to roll over, turn it back up again, and then Ra comes in with some silly noise. Got to turn it back down. You know what I'm saying?
You're mainly turned up.
Yeah. I actually do a similar thing, but I do an edit where I cut out my own voice, so it's just your guys' voices, because I actually find that puts me to sleep a lot better.
That's true. That's true.
Doesn't work on the Mconie
It doesn't.
episodes.
Mconie episodes.
He's too riveting.
I'm on edge the
high
whole
alert,
time. Yeah. It doesn't work for me.
I just want to go, speaking of riveting, I just want to go back to the fan thing. A lot of people who watch this have said, your YouTube, the video, it's not dynamic enough. So that's why we've put the little oscillating fan just in the corner, just to keep you guys busy. You can just watch the fan slowly twist as we twist and blow through the topics we're going to discuss today.
We've gone wide shot today, Fano, for the YouTube fam that are watching.
Can I talk about riveting?
If you're looking at sponsoring a part of the set, maybe this part here. Oh shit!
Good idea.
Please get into the riveting.
You know how like on your jeans there's always a few rivets and stuff. I went through security in America and I got pinged and they had to give me a bit of a search. And shit,
on Police 10-7.
they go quite deep, eh? It's right up the gooch. Like, it's the most action I've had in a long time. And I was thinking, okay, mate, that's a deep search. I was fully clothed, but they pull you aside and he just said, I think you might have just moved when you have, how you have to hold your hands up.
Yes.
And the scan goes, vroom, vroom. And then, and I was trying to work it out. Was it my zip? Was it my cock ring?
My missus always said it's because they're racist to her, but then I get pinged and I'm like, well, hold on, who's it being racist against?
You know what?
Ambiguous though, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off is the whole fucking laptop thing.
Yeah.
Because there used to be a guy who would be like, laptop's out. If you got a laptop in your bag, get it out. And then now they say like, nah, just leave your laptops in. It doesn't matter. And then when I was going to Bali, both me and Amy's bags got, when they get shunted to the side, so you're going to have to fucking go for a little one-on-one bag search. And they go, oh, it was just the laptop. And I'm like, well, fuck. I would have taken it out if it was going to save me 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're not clear on that. Back to Mconie's thing about touching the gooch, though.
Oh, my.
They really put the ice in slice, if you know what I'm saying.
It's a Wellington thing, eh? The slice, which is something... Did you ever get sliced in Levin?
Wait, was that
It's a bit like Hopawati, but a credit card
Shole.
motion.
Wait, the shole is when you rub their dick, eh? You can get
this is the front.
Oh, the
this is the back. Sorry.
It's a back slice.
I think it they trialed it, like similar to the NRO in Vegas. They tried to get it to take off in Levin, the slice, but it didn't quite. The Hopawati was just so big with all the Samoans at my school.
Take a lot of momentum to beat that.
Sorry, Ben, can you turn my volume down a little bit? I'm still got Tav
this is like
to the max.
Eminem when Eminem's recording an
That's
album.
a bit better, yeah, thank you.
I can't hear my snare. Can I get some more snare? Some relative news. Ben, I saw your car parked on the street. It looks fucked.
Yeah, it is fucked,
is
I
it
think,
fucked?
unfortunately.
What is it? What sort of car?
Audi TT, and I think the transmission's gone in it, which, is pretty much going to be... Well, he gave all these warnings the other day. I was like, look, best case scenario, how much am I spending? He was like, probably like $3,500. I'm like, fuck it, it's not even worth doing shit about it then.
Nah.
I got to do another couple of grand's worth of stuff to it anyway.
Insurance job.
Yeah, if anyone wants to come and steal it, I'm almost consider doxing myself.
I'll dox yourself for you.
And wait a second, can we also confront the bad blood between you and I, Tav? What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
I listen to the podcast, which is my ritual, and I really enjoy it. And then about 4 minutes in, you're going, oh, and Mconie, fuck you.
Shove it up your ass. Yeah, I remember saying that.
You ain't at my fucking door, bitch.
Well, when I was in Bali, the podcast where you replaced me, you said some words, you threw some shade my way.
What did I say? Because I listened to that podcast back to see what upset you, and the only thing I said was when you it was like the Aussie bogans who you're upset about. I said they're probably league fans. They're probably your people. Just go and talk to them.
Yeah, that's true. I'll have to listen back. Maybe I'll listen to another episode, but I'm sure I heard maybe a fuck you, Tav, here or there.
Yeah, that's possibly
probably in the intro. While we were playing the Blues Brothers.
I think, personally, it was just a little bit of jealousy because he uses those pedals better than you.
That's right.
He's good at them. What else?
Used them properly yet.
Oh, sorry. The Blues Brothers tunes took over. Mconie, but regardless of the shade, we've squared the beef. Even though I know everyone likes us beefing. You've put your anger aside. For this episode. You've just come back from Chicago, Chirac.
Yeah, that sounded awesome.
And you've survived. You didn't get taken out on the streets.
There were ICE agents at a bloody Halloween parade, it was pretty fucking full on.
ICE agents?
Oh,
yeah. Those guys.
ICE baby.
I'd be scared to just even, it's stressful enough going through customs, signing all those forms, all of those little doohickeys, getting your laptop out.
Anyone dressed as Dora the Explorer was arrested and taken away to El Salvador. It's pretty shit, eh? The governor he made this big statement, and he was quite impressive, just confronting Trump and saying, look, this is,
Yeah, ice-free zones and stuff, eh?
Yeah, he just said, just leave our state alone, our city alone, we're fine. And, you're talking about targeting the worst of the worst, and he goes, let's just think about the worst of the worst. Who is the worst of the worst, actually? Just throwing it back.
Yeah.
Throwing it back at him, yeah.
It sounds like you and I, like our beef, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're Trump in this
I'm
one.
Trump. I'll take that.
It does give Gestapo vibes, though, doesn't it? The whole
Tav.
ice thing.
Yeah.
And Tav as well, yeah.
What did you get up to apart from going to the All Blacks games?
I went to the couple of Bulls games. I went to... I wanted to go to some comedy clubs, but it was I was actually hoping to get up on stage and do a tight five, see what I had. But I was operating as a one-man band, filming, editing, and all that sort of stuff. So I was quite busy.
There's a bit of mahi over there.
Yeah. And it's quite interesting because a lot of people go over there and they're all on the piss. They are hitting the piss hard. And the thing is, you get the text. It's always at the wrong time, you know. Like that they're out and about on the one night when you actually have to file something. So, caught up with some mates who drove up from Nashville. It was nice, you know. Saw Richie McCaw, had a bit of a chat to our Richie.
Oh, top man, he was there. I didn't even realise.
Yeah.
What's he do with himself these days? Just
I asked him that, and he just said he's on a few boards and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's the dream, eh?
Yeah.
Board life.
And he's an ambassador for different things, you know, like he's Westpac and all these different companies.
Board for the Lord, yeah.
Good guy, actually, Richie McCaw. I've done events with him where he shocks people a little bit because he's a hero of the alpha male, the corporate alpha male, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So they all sort of gather and go, yeah, Richie McCaw, you're the greatest. And he takes full responsibility for the 2007 World Cup where we lost in the quarterfinal against France.
Yes.
And they can't deal with it, like someone actually admitting they were wrong, you know, because alpha males just go, no, Richie,
yeah,
you are perfect.
No.
And he's like, no, that was me, it's on me.
Do you think, just throwing something out there, do you think that he could seriously look at a career in politics?
Wow,
he'd get my vote.
He could.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He doesn't talk much, which to be honest,
that might actually
help.
be good. Yeah. Just say fuck all.
Yeah.
So, hey, Richie McCaw running for Prime Minister.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about the poor storm? You know, the storm drains. And he just shrugs.
No,
and
just
people like, yeah, fuck.
You know how after a game, like especially if they can't really say much, how they just sort of do, you know, the classic speech. You know, the boys were really in it today. The sport was the winner on the day, etc., etc.
True.
Just say that.
Yeah, just say that. Fuck yeah, go Richie. If I was, I don't know, Te Pāti Māori maybe, I'd reach out.
Yeah.
If not Richie, maybe Piri Wepu.
Smith and Smith replays.
The Chasing Z has begun. Episode 1 dropped this week on TVNZ Plus. I watched it with my flat. Did a bit of a survey to see what everyone thought about it, and the consensus was that we all thought it was Sting.
Who's the host? Not Bradley Walsh.
Paul Henry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah,
we did, didn't we? I do like Paul Henry, but
well, the thing I like Paul Henry when he's getting spicy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Moustache on a lady.
There we go.
But he wasn't really getting spicy at all. It was just awkward and kind of dry. Like at least Bradley, what's his name, over in the
Walsh,
UK one, Bradley Walsh. He kind of can be dry. But I don't know. Paul Henry was almost like being like supportive of the contestants. I wanted him to bring them down.
Have they thought about maybe asking some questions where something in the question is a sexual innuendo?
Maybe it could be like foot pee or something like
Fanny
that.
Schmeller.
Fanny
that really works.
Oh, Fanny Schmeller's the legend. And they got her back for that Michael McIntyre show. They got Fanny Schmeller to turn up.
They did. Shout out to Fanny Schmeller.
Yeah. Great
How
skier.
come Michael McIntyre, you know, his stand-up atrocious, but his shows fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Some of the best. The ones where he gets the women to make a meal and then he gets it from their freezer and he serves it back to them in fine dining.
Oh, it's outstanding.
Fuck, that's genius.
It's great. Yeah, there's some good ideas, high concept ideas. I know there's lots of people who actually, speaking of Fanny Schmeller, I interviewed a German ski jumper called Andreas Wank.
That's good.
And so when I saw his name up on the scoreboard at the Winter Olympics in Vancouver, I thought I need to interview him. So I waited around for him, and he kind of knew it, and he was fine with it. But the cool thing about the Germans is they don't give a fuck. They don't care about swearing or anything. There's kind of like a high threshold for what is considered inappropriate in Germany. So I guess obviously because there's some inappropriate shit that's gone down there.
Come on, wait, rein it back in.
No, it's all right. But the thing is, that
train has left the station.
There's a German runner called Farkin, and he was in a race with an Australian runner called Hoare, and they stood beside each other and said Farkin Hoare. And I interviewed him about that as well. He was loving it. He just understood, like, oh yeah, I stood beside him, and we were Farkin Hoare.
There's also there's someone who I'll be keeping my eyes on for the Winter Olympics coming up. Is a guy. He's a American Nordic combined skier, and his name is Ben Loomis.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on him. He spiked my interest last Winter Olympics. I remember him popping up and me thinking, geez, who's this guy?
Mconie, take that away from him.
I just want to play something for you that I sent Tav today, just while we're on all those jokes. This is quite a funny one I saw today.
How do you say a seal pushed me yesterday in French?
In French, a seal pushed me yesterday is un phoque m'a poussé hier.
I know that.
Outstanding.
That's good.
Yeah, a year is yesterday.
Cancelled.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Well,
I do like those linguistic ones, the cunning linguists of the internet.
Just thinking back to other reality shows that we've had a go at, in New Zealand. NZ Idol, obviously, Ben Loomis. Ben Lummis. But other ones, the X Factor, NZ Got Talent. We had all three of those talent shows at one point. NZ Got Talent, I think, probably the worst one. Remember Ian Stables? He was NZ Idol.
I think Andrew Mulligan might have been part of New Zealand's Got Talent for a little bit.
Maybe.
As well.
True.
They filmed it out in Mconie. There's a studio.
True.
Is there somewhere there?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe in a big church, actually.
Well, the best one, though, was... What was the multi-TV one called? The
Multi-Yoki?
Homai Te Pakipaki.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was really good.
Very good.
Now, we sort of... After the NZ Idol, there were a few performances that really stood out for me. It might have actually been in that season one with Ben Lummis, who was actually in my touch team. Real good player. Scoops from dummy half.
Top man.
He's got wheels.
Yeah, he's PT in Chiawamutu Jet. Shout out Ben Lummis. Sorry.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he in
he's
Chiawamutu
a personal trainer, yeah.
That's my hometown. Okay, Ben Lummis. Anyway, shout out to Ben. There was someone called Camellia who was from Hamilton in that first season. She sang Purple Rain. It was beautiful. It was honestly goosebumps. Nothing happened, obviously, to her career. This is what is kind of gutting. Stan Walker's the only one from...
Yeah, but that was Australian Idol that Stan Walker was in.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Aussie Idol.
I was trying to think, anyone that's actually gone on to do anything cool.
In New Zealand, there's a few guys who, even Michael Murphy was trying to do stuff in a few years, but there was a country group in the X Factor called May Valley. Can you remember them?
My Valley, yeah. It was
May Valley.
Two chicks.
Not My Valley.
I thought it was My Valley. MAE.
MAE, May Valley.
It's a
May Valley.
Berenstein Beers situation.
Yeah. Two chicks, eh? And they were pretty good.
They were good.
Yeah.
And I thought if a promoter can't actually make them successful and take them over to America and, but I feel like it's timing. How country's a little bit bigger now. Country now has got a resurgence. Resurgence. Even at work, a lot of the young, our mate Taylor Curtis at Sky,
she loves it.
She loves it. She went to a country festival over there.
That was Jelly Roll last night. Is he country?
He's a bit folk.
Yeah, but here's my thing though. I actually like a lot of old country, but then I listen to what people call country these days. I'm like, that's not country music.
No way.
But hey, maybe I'm just...
I've got a theory on Jelly Roll, but can we come back to him? We better talk about some sport.
Yeah, can I quickly just touch on this before we move on?
Oh, you got some stuff.
Just while we're talking about Michael Murphy. So, arguably the most successful one. So, he's in a band now called Written by Wolves. They've been around for a long time. You look them up on YouTube. They've got 150,000 subscribers.
Damn.
They've got videos with 16 million views, 3 million views.
Is this a New Zealand band?
Yeah, they're based... there's another one, 15 million views, but...
Are they in Aussie?
I think... No, they're NZ. I used to know... This girl I used to work with, her boyfriend was the guitarist for the band, but their music videos are borderline, quite Christian vibes, is what I would... Like a church group.
Yeah.
It's kind of what they look like and sound like.
That's what Brooke Fraser got into. That's her full-time job now.
But it sells. People on YouTube, they froth over it. You just have to show a girl slow motion walking through a field of roses, and then she fades away that. She kind of dies, and people get really fucking worked up with it.
That explains 150,000. I think that probably does sound like it's a Christian group. But Brooke Fraser works for one of the biggest churches in the world, I think, writing songs of praise.
She's gone off the deep end a bit, hasn't she? Brooke Fraser?
I don't know.
You don't have to. I know your mates with Mconie. You don't have to say blink twice if she's batshit crazy.
Okay.
Oh, I saw one blink.
Bernie Fraser was your dad. He was one of my heroes when I was a kid. But, great player.
All right,
great player.
Enough chit chat. Time for some bloody
let's talk about sport.
I used to hate how Brooke Fraser's music was so popular back in the day, though, because I just hated that style of music. And it was everywhere. You couldn't escape it.
It was very cafe-esque. Who was that other chick that did who was the 1,000 Miles chick?
Vanessa, what's her name?
Yeah, well, there was another chick a lot like Brooke Fraser. But anyway, I digress.
And it ended up like every single school class in a primary school would sing "There's Something in the Water," and none of them, because it's quite a fast song, the kids just couldn't get it right, and it just sounded like an absolute. Yeah,
it's true. Shout out to Michael Murphy. All right, the All Blacks played Scotland this morning. Go, you good thing, go. Mconie, thoughts? Did you get up for it? 4 a.m. start.
I got up for the second half.
Oh, good on you.
That was when Scotland came back, and holy shit, they were good. Really, really good.
Yep.
But we had yellow card problems again. So 3 yellow cards in the game. One to Leroy Carter for tripping some.
That one was particularly egregious to me. I think, there's no need for that. You weren't even going to stop him anyway, and it was obvious as hell.
Yeah, the trip was always going in the bin. Sorry,
and
man.
then Artie Xavier for collapsing a maul or something, I think it was.
That one, I'm kind of like, if they're going to score, sometimes you got to be a bit cheeky in that. But still, you didn't need to.
And then there was the third one was Wallace Atiti with the old intercept attempt, which was judged too much of a slap down, and it stopped an overlap. Which as soon as you do that, a line break opportunity, you're fucked.
There was one of them in France, South Africa too, eh?
Yeah,
and he went off at quite a crucial time, Wallace. I think 62nd minute or something like that. So the game was right in the balance. But the All Blacks have got to say they were saved by frickin' Damien McKenzie.
Hello. What a man.
Yeah, great off the bench. Very good.
You don't often see a substitute win man of the match, but he bloody deserved it. And the weird thing is that he was offside at one point that gave them a chance. They levelled the scores thanks to his. He was chasing, I think, Cam Roygaard's kick, and he was ruled to be offside. They showed a close up of his bloodied face. It looked like someone had stood on his face. And I thought, oh no, the Canterbury talkback callers will be licking their lips and sharpening their knives. And then all of a sudden, he kicked a 50-22. He scored a try, freakishly contorted his body like a Cirque du Soleil acrobat contortionist.
The try was insane.
And that finish, and then he kicked a 50-metre penalty to bloody seal it. And I just thought, holy shit, it's by the skin of our teeth, really. There's lots of things that you need to go your way, but some cool moments though. There were turnovers by Peter Lakai and Lester Fainganuku, who, if you break it down, they're not fully experienced All Blacks, but they're stepping up big time, which is kind of cool when you think that, for example, that number 8 jersey was Kieran Reid's for about a decade, right?
Yeah.
So, and now this guy's come in and he's doing bloody well.
It has shifted up the team dynamic quite a bit, though, missing Scotty and Geordie.
It has, and I kind of like seeing a bit of freshness. You know what I mean? A little bit something else, like fucking massive flowers to old mate, your mate Mconie, Josh Lord.
Yeah,
fucking hell, that first try was 10 out of 10. And we wouldn't have seen that, right, if Scotty was still there. And Scotty ain't going to do that.
Yeah, he's the Lord Ness monster because Chiefs fans have barely had a sighting of him, eh? Like, he hardly ever plays, and then he pops up in the All Blacks and we're like, oh, shit,
that was insane. Like, you could see he kind of just said a little something, like turned to Roygaard and said,
I'm going.
Watch this cunt. And then just gapped it. And then, the line break, very impressive, very cool, very suave. But then the fact that him with the ball and presence of mind to dummy
and then show it. Yeah, then show it.
Fuck, great timing. You could tell he probably played a lot of rugby as just a normal size guy.
Yeah.
And then grew fucking 2 or 3 foot and was just this giraffe. So he's got a bit of that ball handling.
Still a basketball pass to Roy. Which I like. I like the improvisation. You don't have to, because in that Chicago test, we fucked up a lot of last passes, and I think that they were really easy passes, and sometimes you do have to improvise to put it in the bread basket, and I think Josh Lord knew the easiest way to get it to him was to do the old, just a little sort of push, with one hand.
Hey, what's the deal though? So Geordie's actually come back home, has he? And is Scott Barrett still there?
Scott's still there. Geordie's come home.
Oh, he's come home.
Yeah, so he's definitely badly injured.
Wow. Welcome home, Geordie.
He wasn't on the same plane as you?
No.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have been where I was. I was in economy battling away there.
Yeah.
How long is it? It's a direct to Chicago?
No, not anymore.
No, where do you go? LA.
I went to LA on the way back, but Houston on the way over.
Oh yeah, geez.
Oh, true.
What's that?
That's even
12 hours,
the longest one.
13
Eh?
hours?
Yeah. Houston on the way over was okay, manageable. You kind of because the flight from Houston to Chicago is pretty short, 2.5 hours.
Do you just go in-flight entertainment? What do you do on the
in-flight
flight?
entertainment all the way, and then when it's time to sleep, I put on a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That puts me to sleep.
Yeah.
Heaps on usually.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Just
on.
Tav's bits.
Get out of
Yeah.
it.
I asked for the Ben edit where he edits himself out. So then I managed to doze off. Yeah.
See, I got one of these little suction cups that I pop on the in-flight entertainment screen, and then pop my phone on there, and then I just on Plex, which I've sussed out for you. I should have hit you up before you left. On Plex, you just download as much shit as you want. So I'm just on the fucking thing watching the Matrix 1, 2, and 3 again, and drop a few fucking Zoplacones. I should have hooked you up with some of that as well.
You should have, but the movie choices aren't the greatest at the moment. But I noticed that on United, on the domestic flights, they've come a long way because they do have screens now.
Oh yeah, they
And
never
they're
used to.
decent.
Eh?
They never used to. Bloody hell, those American domestic flights were torture.
Yeah.
And now, the 4.5 hours from Chicago to LA is pretty cool.
Is that how long that flight is?
Yeah,
Shit.
at least. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Forget how big that country is.
Yeah. Well, there
I
was
fly to Invercargill to Queenstown from Auckland sometimes. I'm bloody itching to get off.
There was a flight. There was a flight back in the day. It was a cross-country flight. Wade Boggs famously sunk 72 beers on the flight, and I think it was. Let me have a look. It's from Boston to LA. So, yeah, over 100 beers apparently on this. Well,
Who, Boggsy from...
Wade Boggs.
Oh, right, the baseballer.
Baseballer, yeah. 73 beers.
Not the
is
CEO of
it.
NZME.
No. But yeah, so
Who's that?
those cross
Is that Michael Boggs?
No, that's Blackface, Michael Boggs. Yeah, famously Blackface. Went to a Christmas party dressed as Lamar Odom. I'll show you the pic later. Google it. It's great. Still CEO of NZME, by the way. But yes, quickly summary of the game.
Summary of the game is our bench won it for us. We there were some key moments that we pretty much got absolutely right. Cam Roygaard's tackle in the corner as well.
Oh, yes,
It's not
very great.
notable. But the other thing is, I think when it boils down to it, Scotland so brave, Scotland to believe, but when it comes down to numbers of people that can win matches, the match winners, the superstar quota, is that we have more of them. We've just got more match winners. Finn Russell went off with a bit of a knee complaint.
Yeah,
of course, he's
that's
their
right.
man. And then there was no Duhan van der Merwe, there was no Hugh Jones. So without those other key guys, it just means they don't have them. Whereas we're bringing DMAC off the bench to win a game, and he would start for any other nation in the world.
True. Yeah.
And we've always got players like that. So yeah, that was it. That's what I thought.
DMAC is our bomb squad.
More and more
basically.
waiting in the wings too, eh? Like I actually think that's kind of what we're seeing in these couple years with a bit of a transition phase. Every few years in the All Blacks there's that changeover as some of the old guys get a little bit long in the tooth and
Yeah, see,
some of the young bucks start showing who they are.
For me, I mean, I saw a lot of the forwards being pretty shit hot, the backs being pretty shit hot. But the thing that really kind of irked me again, and I don't want to bring up old shit, but it was the lineouts. You know what I'm saying? So like Ben, when you go to the lineouts and if you throw it, the first thing when you do the lineout, you've got to throw the ball. But if you can't throw it straight, what's the whole point of it?
Why should it take
that
the
windy?
forwards are a bit shorter.
Why should it take 2 men to lift
at
one
least
man
3
up?
men down. You've got the short lineouts as an
one
option.
man to lift one man.
Can you get an even shorter lineout? That's what I'm saying. Just one bloke standing there.
Simple physics.
And then that's the thing. Is if you drop the game,
one really strong
where do we
guy,
go from here?
It makes a difference.
Don't know.
Lift them like a Hopawati. Actually makes them, you get a bit more out of it.
It's very true. Okay, beautiful.
Use
guys.
the Hopawati and get that extra elevation.
Come on, mate.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, no, I mean,
If I lifted you right now and I gave you a Hopawati, I'd get
through the roof.
It's true. It's true. I guess it's similar to Fast and Furious
Not
1
just
when he
upwards.
gets the NOS. Yeah, that's true. You get a little bit similar to Paul Walker. You put the NOS on, sure, you're going to go fast, but you might break your manifold. It might fall out the car.
Holy shit, the ladies finally scored.
Oh yes, shout out to Parker.
Hey, don't celebrate too much. It's only 24-4.
Hey, I mean, crazy things can happen. They were down 20-0 against Samoa.
Yeah.
But this is Australia. They're really good. Over to Australia, lost to Italy overnight very quickly. I watched the highlights.
It was another big
very
second
good
half.
Game. Yeah, very good second half.
Effort from Italy, wasn't it?
Nothing too fancy from Italy, just the basics. Just the fundamental footy.
Aussie are so all over the show.
Yeah, they just didn't quite look like they were keen. Probably a big night on the piss.
This is always a bit shit because it reminds me of the time when Aussie lost to Italy a few years ago and they sacked Dave Rennie because of it.
Oh, yeah.
And Dave Rennie was a bloody good coach, and I reckon that set them back years, that. And even though Joe Schmidt has kind of got them back on track, if they just stuck with Dave Rennie and let him go to the 2023 World Cup, I reckon it would be a completely different side. Obviously, Suoliti changes everything because you get a
You're saying he should be coach?
Yeah.
Suoliti.
Why not?
Have we ever had a player coach?
Yeah.
In
at
international
that age
footy?
as well.
No.
Let him grow up in the team and coach the team.
That's true. Andrew Webster, he was a player coach. When he went to Connecticut,
child prodigy.
and he led that team to their first grand final in over 30 fucking years.
Like Doogie Howser.
I think so.
Do you know who I'm talking
it might
about?
have been. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Child doctor.
What's his name? Chad Michael Murray.
I was watching...
No, wait, what's his
Neil
name?
Patrick
Neil
Harris.
Patrick Harris.
I was watching an interview with him about Harold and Kumar the other day, and he actually heard about that role from a mate. He's like, they've got a movie where you were in it playing yourself, and he was like, no, and then
that's right. Yeah,
demanded the script, and then thought it was hilarious, and
out
said,
the gate,
I'll do it, just don't change anything.
So the Wallabies aren't actually that great. I mean, they're okay, and the fact that the Lions only managed to beat them 2-1,
yes,
sort of is a bit of a shame on the Lions, really. The Wallabies were,
but they beat us too, didn't they?
Who's that?
The Wallabies. Didn't they beat us in the game?
Nah, they haven't beaten us in quite a long
It's been
time.
a while.
Now. Yeah, I think it would be.
Oh no, they beat South Africa in a game, didn't they?
Yep, they beat South Africa. Yeah, that was a great game.
And when I say not that great, just not that consistent.
Did they beat them in South Africa?
They can be bloody good.
True.
But
Yeah, that's it.
They're such a work in progress. Like, even having Tom Liner starting that Lions series, the Wallabies, they didn't quite have it together. So, also being rugby player in Aussie, you're so far down the pecking order.
Yeah. Because AFL,
yeah,
League.
Oh, cricket's top.
Cricket.
Top.
AFL,
League rugby.
Well, sorry, soccer.
Soccer.
Rugby.
Yeah.
Basketball's big over there as well.
That's true.
So, but international rugby, I think, will beat basketball. But I feel like basketball, like NBL, is a pretty big deal. And also with people like Josh Giddey and Dyson Daniels and all these Aussies playing the NBA.
Now we got rugby 360. How about that?
Heck, it'll be good for the sport.
It'll be good for the sport.
Only if they play it on a field that is truly 360.
Whoa. Now we're talking. Fortnite rugby.
All angles you can get. You can get mauled from behind.
I like.
From front.
Hey, now the Hopawati is making sense.
Yeah.
France lost to South Africa in France as well. Great game. Very good game.
Yeah, it was actually. South Africa again.
South Africa just
massive
put the foot
second
down.
half performance.
Yeah, totally.
This whole weekend was all second half.
It looked very good. And then that's all the rugby chat. Next up, we've got,
especially considering South Africa played for most of that game with 14 men.
Yeah, that's true. They got a red card in the first
pretty bad
20
one
minutes,
too,
30
and
minutes.
It was deserved. I understand.
Yeah, it was very bad. Straight to the head, mate. 1-2. You can't do that, can you? Next All Blacks game, France, England, and Twickers.
Can we do it?
We're going for the Grand Slam, and I'm not talking Denny's.
England will be bloody good. They didn't have Marcus Smith or the other young fly half. Is it Finn? Is there Finn Smith?
Finn Allen.
Anyway, they had George Ford playing, and he's a bit boring. So, but they have got the nucleus of Lions in the forward pack. So it's dangerous.
Yeah,
we're actually going to have to play our best game at Twickenham.
Yeah, totally. Ireland, piece of piss, mate. Scotland, fucking who?
We need dog roll to
England.
come back.
Now we're talking. We need dog roll back. But maybe start Damien McKenzie in the forward pack.
He's so good as a he's so good as an impact player though. It's
I think he's sealed that role, hasn't he, for the off the bench now.
All right, I feel like we've talked about much rugby.
Remember when they used to play Bodie as an impact player, and he was like similar. He'd just come in and he'd just
true, but he made such an impact. They're like, let's start.
Also, D-Mac, he wasn't smiling as much during his kicking in the Super Rugby, especially as the games got more serious. But that was one of the biggest kicks of his career, and he gave a pretty good smile, which I appreciated.
Great one. Scotland pissing down his face.
Scotland still have never beaten us.
No.
It's been over 100 years of matches. Closest they got was a draw, 1983. They had a chance to beat us. Missed the conversion. All right.
No, there was another.
There was another draw, but it was in the 60s.
Yeah, but there's also apart from those draws, there was a game in recent times where Finn Russell actually missed the kick.
Yeah,
and that was just showed the pressure, because I think Johnny Sexton did the same for Ireland before they beat us.
Ben's on the soundboard
because Ireland only beat us for the first time in 2016, right? So and so then it was left of the Tier 1 nations, it was Argentina's broken that duck as well, and now it's just Scotland really remaining of the Tier 1 nations.
Yeah, Fiji and Japan, but you kind of borderline Tier 1. Tier 1 on a good day.
Yeah,
all right, that's all the rugby chat. Should we go to league or should we go to World of News first? We'll go to World of News. We'll break up the sport chat.
What do we got in the World of News?
All right, hold on. Mconie, when we play this, you have to go of news. Okay.
Of news.
Sorry, stitch up, Mconie.
He didn't do it himself.
You bastard. All right, well, it's a World of News.
You pointed at me and I said exactly that at the time.
He actually did it perfectly too.
Don't ever be a stage manager.
Sorry, Mconie, I had to get one up on you, you piece of shit.
This really feels like a revenge pod.
This week in the World of News, videos come out of a Lamborghini and Remmers overtaking a Mini at a traffic light, merging too early, spinning out, crashing into a parked car before the Lambo bursts into flames.
Did it catch fire? I didn't see the fire.
Yeah, well, the first news story I saw was that Lambo in a burst of flames in Remuera, and this was like big news. And then the video came out. So what I said to the guys was, who posted the video? It was on Instagram as Mag and Turbo Warehouse New Lynn.
Yeah.
Right. How the fuck did they get that video?
I've seen a lot of car crashes. I haven't seen that many catch on fire. So how the bloody hell did that Lambo?
Inside job. This is all a big PR stunt by Mag and Turbo Warehouse down in New Lynn.
Our mag wheels are made from the finest, highly flammable magnesium.
They don't catch fire.
Burns hot and fast.
And they've got autocorrect on these mags. Mconie, thoughts as someone who drives Lamborghinis occasionally?
When I saw it, like when I was a kid, I always wanted a Lamborghini. They were so cool. And then you
Countach?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, the Countach with the doors that go up.
I was
like slides.
I was a Diablo. I like the Diablo ones.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, when I saw it, I think if you put that in a movie that a Mini bumped a Lamborghini pretty
just
softly,
a little tiny
just a little softly, and the Lamborghini spun out of control, you'd say unrealistic that part of the movie. But we've seen it now, and so now I'm happy for any movie to sort of like for one of those performance cars, which is supposed to be almost. They always say they're glued to the bloody road, they're so low. But
problem is if you got an idiot behind the wheel who doesn't know how to handle 800 horsepower or whatever.
Or if you select the wrong mags from a third party mag,
probably his alignment would have been out.
If you come to Mag and Turbo Warehouse New Lynn, we'll sort you out. We'll see you right. But yeah, I think the insurance company surely have seen the video, and they're surely.
Yeah, the Mini's getting all his shit paid for.
Yeah, the Mini's getting all his shit paid for and more, baby.
That's expensive, but like for a stunt though, isn't it? How much is a Lambo these days?
Well,
is it
$500K? Maybe we could do something similar with Ben's car, the Audi TT. Because maybe the Lambo was fucked.
Could we? You own a Mini?
Could we push it off a cliff, Ben?
As long as you don't tell me about it, so I can maintain plausible deniability. and make a claim, that would be fantastic.
I know a lot of people are saying, Ben, it's your own fault. You bought a fuck car. You didn't do your due diligence. But tell us, what happened to your car that kind of rooted it?
Nothing. It just stopped.
No, but last year.
No, yeah, a couple of years ago, I was just parked in, what's that suburb called? Blockhouse Bay, the missus' dad's house, and we were in having dinner, and some dude just came around the corner, and it was one of those places that's like a clearway during rush hour, but then it's just parking the rest of the time. And I was just parked there. You know, it was like 9 at night or something. This dude who'd literally just bought the car he was driving in, no insurance, driving on a Hong Kong license, came around the corner and just drove straight into it. No braking or anything. I come outside and his car's like pointing this way and my car's been shoved forward about 15 meters. And I'm so confused. I'm like, which way did he come from? And I'm looking at the damage. The cops came and everything, but there was a traffic cam and the cops fucking got the footage for me. They're like, you want to see what happened? And I'm like, yeah, go on. And it basically just shows this guy just coming around the corner and just not... Like, I don't know how he didn't see this thing right in front of him. He just drove straight into it about like 40 k's an hour. No braking, just hit it straight. Never reacted. I'm like, fuck.
No reaction. And now, and then you took it to a mechanic to basically get them to write it off.
Yeah.
And they said,
we'll fix it.
We won't write it off. We'll fix it because we're Mag and Turbo Warehouse, New Lynn, and we can fix anything.
Could have been them.
The Lamborghini catching flames, though, like, can you remember that? This is a sad part. Can you do sad things on this podcast?
Yeah.
Hold on, if I get the sounds ready, I can. Yeah, go for it.
I don't know if I want to talk about it now.
How sad is it?
No, well, I mean, it's like the Liverpool star Diogo Jota who died. He was in a Lamborghini that burst into flames as well. So is there a problem with these Lamborghinis around there? Is it worth actually, if you're a rich person, you're going, I'm going to buy a supercar, maybe buy one that doesn't...
Yeah, maybe buy like a Land Cruiser or something.
Or just get an old Nissan bloody...
Pajero. Yeah. No, I mean, I fuck with that. Paul Walker, you know. I don't think it was a Lambo. I think it was a Porsche.
What about the Commodore? My cousin wants to buy a Commodore like V8, like one of the ones, the SS, whatever.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was chatting to my missus about this because, you know, Powerball was 40 million last night. We were like, well, what kind of car would you buy if you won all that money? I don't even think I'd get a supercar like a Lamborghini or anything like that because it'd just be a prick of a thing to live with.
Fucking A.
It'd be alright to take to the track or something, maybe.
Japanese fucking... not a Skyline, maybe like a LS400 or something.
Well, you know, if I was going to spend like heaps of fucking money on a car, I'd probably go get like a
Nissan Cube.
Yeah, pimped out Nissan Cube. No, like a
Nissan
M5
Cube,
wagon or something.
They're pretty cool, even for a tall guy like you, Ben.
Yeah, no, I've been in them. Those cars are. It's like the fucking chamber in Dragon Ball Z. You go in there, it's a million times bigger.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's a TARDIS.
Yeah, it is. It's a TARDIS. Thank you.
All right.
Maybe they should have a car that's a TARDIS, like a Toyota TARDIS.
Yeah, Homer Simpson tried to build one once.
That would be a better name than some of the... I've been collecting lists of names of new cars that I think are funny. One of my top ones, Kia Stonic.
Oh,
and I've seen a few Stonics around.
Yeah.
Get sturdy.
But Suzuki Franks might actually take the
That's pretty
the
good.
cake.
That's
now.
pretty good. All right, we'll go world of sport. Of sports. It's the world of sport with me, Tav Lover, Ben Day, and our special guest, James Mconie. This week in the world of sport. Hold on. Here we go. Auckland City FC, not Auckland FC. Okay, not those pricks.
Wait, what?
Auckland City FC. So they're like the they're like the NPC team of the soccer world. So they had their social media accounts hacked this week and flooded with sexual images.
I'm gonna come.
Was this another paid marketing stunt? I'm not saying it was Mag and Turbo Warehouse New Lynn. Maybe it was Peaches and Cream, but basically it sounds like somebody had hacked their social media accounts and just put heaps of boobs and pictures of stuff
wait a second.
on the accounts.
When Ian Botham, there was a picture of allegedly his penis. Please tell me that is not your penis.
Oh shit! Hold on,
please. Get your hands off my penis.
Please tell me that is not
Oh,
your
I think you
penis.
beat me
I got
to
it.
it.
I got it.
Can we have a get your hands off my penis as well, please?
Get your hand off my penis!
There you go.
So, fuck, what was I talking about again?
Investigation into this.
I don't know. Penis.
Ian Botham.
Something about.
Ian Botham.
Yes.
Ian Botham, and it was and he was clearly trying to DM someone a dick pic, and it was a grizzled old deviled sausage of a penis. It actually looked like those mountain ravines in Afghanistan. It was just like it'd been trimmed, and it was like. Anyway, it was a shocker, and then he said about half an hour later, I've been hacked. You know, it's like mate,
They
beefy.
pulled my nudes out and shared them somehow.
Somehow I've been hacked. This is really, disappointing. And everyone's like, what the fuck? It's just a boomer trying to send a dick pic. Can't a boomer send a dick pic these days?
I got a story like that. My missus used to work in this shop in K Road, and all the stores around there have this shared WhatsApp chat for security, because I think they share a couple of security guards between all these different stores.
Group chat, yeah. And
this one guy, he was like some gay guy. I can't remember the store he ran, but one of them up there, and he just shared a picture of his junk, Prince Albert and everything, into this chat, and then
Ben sent me the screenshot. It's like, check out this dude's dick.
Yeah, pretty funny. But he must have been sexting someone and picked the wrong chat.
Yeah,
but then
picking the wrong chat can be quite problematic, actually.
You know, normally what you would then do is delete the message, but I don't think he knew how to drive WhatsApp properly. So instead of deleting the message, he left the group. That just leaves the picture in there permanently with him no recourse to delete it.
Well, no, I disagree. I think he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was doing a dick drop and then just faded out, which I can respect that.
Don't people airdrop their dick pics in
planes and stuff,
and trains?
It's an old wives' tale. These days they just hand them around in a USB.
Print them off.
USB sticks. See more of this dick in the cabin.
Have you ever done the
38B.
thing where you shit talking someone and you actually send the text to the person that you shit talking?
I don't even want to talk about it.
That sounds good.
Here we go.
I can't go into detail with it, but one of my it's kind of dark. I won't go into detail about it, but there was a family event that my auntie was putting together, and I didn't want to go, so I told her I wasn't going to make it. I had some excuse, and then I meant to send it to my brother and say, I was messaging my brother saying, sorry, but I just cannot be fucked, and I sent it to her.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Oh, no.
It was pretty dicey. Thankfully, Messenger was at the point now where you could delete messages.
No.
Yes, but
So she never saw it?
I could see that she'd seen it, but she's also very bad with like computers and stuff. So I feel like she didn't actually see it. It's never come up. I don't even want to. I'll probably delete this from the pod when I edit it later.
No, leave it in. She ain't listening.
You need to.
That was the worst that's happened to
Just
me.
bleep out auntie.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I know, Mconie, you talk about as much smack as I talk. So has it happened to you?
No, not at all. Actually, that's embarrassing. Tab.
Come on,
Jeez,
come on. You're a bullshit.
Absolute shocker. You're an absolute shocker. Yeah, no, it's happened. I just can't remember the specifics, but that one really does stand out because you know that.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst.
When you see that you've sent it to the person that you've shit talked, that's
always
the problem.
check your group chats before you send.
You can kind of save it if you don't mention them by name. Like if you don't go Auntie Joan as a I'm sick of her shit.
Yeah, it's a thin line. It's a thin line.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
okay, anyway.
Shout out to Auckland City FC. Hope they got their accounts back. And then lastly on the world of sport, NZ Football Derby reigns supreme. Last night it was the Wellington Phoenix versus Auckland FC. 2 goals within 10 minutes, one apiece.
Yeesh.
And then there was a red card later on to the Auckland FC.
Yeah.
And then Auckland FC ended up sealing the deal. I will say that, so that the second Auckland FC goal, that Wellington defender, that last defender who didn't obviously stop the goal, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I feel like he just watched the ball go in. I don't know.
They play. They play this high line, and I know what you're saying. The ball was dinked over, and he probably should have lunged at it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it was crazy. He could have just stuck a leg out.
Yeah, at least prevented it, but there was probably. I haven't watched the replay anyway, but the one thing about the Phoenix is they play this high line where they defend quite far forward, and it leaves gaps out the back, and they conceded a goal in the first minute, which fucking sucks, really.
It was 30 seconds, actually. Yeah,
it's
horrible.
Right. Yeah, I said in the first minute. Yeah. That's right.
There's 30 seconds.
It was 28 seconds, actually, Tav.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great.
0.6.
There you go, Tav.
Yes, but it was that. So is that 3-0 now? Auckland FC against Wellington, or is it? Oh, get over it.
The feud carries on. It's going to continue at Crowd Goes Wild tomorrow. By the way, Crowd Goes Wild
7 p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Fano. Well, tonight if you're listening on a Monday.
Monday night. But the thing is,
yes,
it was one of those things where I just reckon the Phoenix have got loads of potential. They just need to compromise with the stupid defensive system that seems to just mean that they concede goals at really stupid times.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
But the one thing I was kind of happy about a goal being scored in the first minute or 30 seconds is that it's actually a good time to score a goal. Because everyone's kind of just
paying attention at the start.
Yeah, exactly. Paying attention at the start. And I hate it when a striker misses a good chance at the start. Because they go, as if it's like, it shouldn't happen then. It's like, why shouldn't it?
Yeah, he's fresh.
He's fresh. I saw you warming up 20 minutes ago, smacking them in from all over the place. So why not do it in the first minute of the game? So, yes, shout out to the Auckland FC for converting in the first minute.
Yeah, shout out to Auckland FC for... I think it's the third, that might be the fourth derby that they've won in a row. Got to win one of those.
Have we got Marcus Lush on the show?
Nah, no Marcus.
Okay, well, let's talk about Jelly Roll before we finish.
All right, Jelly Roll. Yeah. What is it? Who is it? What does it mean to you, Mconie?
Not much. I was similar to you. Where I didn't really know who he was. And then I realised he is one of those singers who's folk adjacent, really. And I blame frickin' Mumford and Sons back in 2009. They opened the gate.
Started it.
The stomp clap.
And then the Lumineers came in with the, hey, ho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I belong to you. And that's the big issue with folk music is it sort of it bubbles around and people kind of lean on it to write some fun little tunes and... Anyway,
drink 2 or 3 strange flavored craft beers too.
Yeah, and it's really vanilla. Like this, he's got a song that I think you might have heard something about. You ain't nothing but a liar, and there's something of the fire, and then come and help me change my tire, and it's about Mag and Turbo. Actually.
Damn, he's almost as good at rhyming as Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those songs where you just go, this is where they veer from being art into commerce, right? And that's the whole thing. It's fine if you're going to make songs as commerce, right? If you want to make money from it, but they better be one of two things: one, original, or fun, right? So, who let the dogs out? Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear say wayo. That's fine. It's totally a commercial hit. But if you're just doing generic kind of rhymes to a folk thing, to me that is commerce without...
May as well be AI.
Exactly. Yeah. Without any excuses.
But
what's your excuse for doing so? But he's making money.
But he's got a silly name. He's called Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
Google him.
That's actually probably his biggest selling point. But here's my thing, it's like how they make TV shows shit these days, so that you can watch them in the background while you're scrolling through reels.
Yeah,
same with that kind of music.
It's true. It's very true. I've been doing that a lot lately. A lot of Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Shout out to Phil Kogan, good friend of Mconie's.
Yeah, met him.
How many times?
Once.
Oh, okay.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Hit it off with him.
Yeah,
Loved him.
Good friends. But yeah, Amazing Race, great fucking show. I just watched the Australian version hosted by Bo Ryan. Bam Bam Tuivasa was on it. Spoiler alert, he won season 8.
Shit.
With the spoiler alert, you have to give people a chance.
Spoiler alert. Oh wait, sorry. Shout out to Bam Bam Tuivasa for winning season 8. Great season, by the way. Australians, Amazing Race, season 8. But yeah, they had a great season. It's not like they were just fucking around a lot.
Was it a lot of celebrities or just him?
It was a lot, but I only really knew him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There was a few Matildas, the football players on it.
Was that the one with the homophobia controversy?
Yes, it was. Or maybe it was the season after. Maybe that was season 9, actually, where they had Sassy Scott, who's a famous TikToker, and he's gay.
Yeah, a couple of gay guys. Teased for something.
And after, on episode 2, they start the episode, they say, by the way, this group, or this pair have been kicked off the show for breaching conduct. Anyway, and they get into the show. They don't tell you it's because they were being homophobic, in their face homophobic, 6 times apparently.
That's kind of crazy because you don't actually see that these days anymore.
Nah. But speaking of homophobic, in season 8 with the one Bam Bam wins, Ian Thorpe's in it, and he's gay.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, yeah.
top
Ian
man.
Thorpe, with his size 16 feet.
Huge man.
By the way, jelly roll, I assume, because it's American, is a jam roll of some kind.
Right.
I don't really care about jam in a roll. I mean, it's always in your cupboard anyway, so it's not that exciting. You know, like, I'm more about the cream, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I'd rather have one of those long style cream donuts with the jam in it. If we're doing this kind of thing,
a little bit of jam is fine, but you're not going to cross the road for a jam thing, you know, because you know you can make a jam sandwich and have the same effect.
Yeah,
you know what would be a good name for an artist? Custard pie.
Yeah. Custard Square.
Custard Square, sorry.
Custard Square would actually go off.
Yeah.
That goes hard.
It'd be a good name.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to...
What about Sally Lunn?
Yeah, I was at Baker's Delight earlier.
Wait, what's a Sally Lunn again?
Like
it's icing with coconut sprinkled on it.
Like a Boston bun.
Right.
That's the other name.
Sally Lunn. Yeah. Great name.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I almost bought a big one, but then I realised I don't need to eat a whole Sally Lunn myself.
Yeah. Shout out to Sally Lunn.
DJ Solo Lunn?
There's got to be an actual Sally Lunn out there, right? Surely.
Yeah.
But yes, anyway, back to the show. Samoa versus Kiwis today.
Coming up shortly.
Sold out at Combank Stadium.
That's awesome, eh?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's going to be mean. A whole lot of Tongan fans probably not going to show up because they bought tickets to see.
Oh, they would have sold them.
Yeah, they would have sold them. It's true. But yeah, what are you expecting? Big vibes, big Kiwi Māori vibes, or
do you want to take this one, Ben?
I think the Kiwis are going to win, only because they beat Samoa last time.
They did only by 4 points. So it was tight.
They've shown they've got the mana.
They've shown it. They have shown it.
But I'm a bit worried about Samoa because they could have won last time. D Mariner put down a pass from Blaze Talangi and it had a bit too much heat on it, but it was there was a chance for them to win it. Across the park, they look so strong. Like the halves of Luai and Talangi, they've got elite centres, back 3, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's there, Brian To'o, Payne Haasel, all that sort of stuff up front. So I go, their biggest weakness last time, and I hate to say it, was Jazz Tavanga playing hooker. So who have they got playing hooker this time?
Probably Jazz Tavanga, I'd say.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Because you need a little guy. Jazz is a big lump. And unfortunately, it's hooker, you cover a lot of territory. It's like asking Dane Coles to freaking fill in.
Yeah, Jazz is at 9.
Is he? Okay. Well,
here's my question, though, because I haven't had enough time to look into this particularly well, but what does it mean if Samoa... How much do they have to win by to win the competition?
They just have to win this game. So it's a final, just an outright final, basically.
Oh, true, because it's already been the knockout.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already been the...
All the round robin is done. So now it's winner takes all. And, I wouldn't mind if Samoa won, but shout out to... I think we're just too good. Our forwards are real hot.
I think our forwards, the engine room, we've got that edge, don't we? Tapani, Fisher Harris.
Yeah.
We've actually...
Look, here they are.
We've also uncovered... we've got Keanu Kinney playing at fullback now, Tav. So that's something that's kind of added a new dimension to our attack.
Oh, yeah. He was on the wing last time. Is he in fullback today?
He's at fullback.
Did Chance get injured, or is he? I saw Chance just there.
Yeah, Chance was just there. Maybe it might be...
Chance is named at centre.
Oh,
yeah? Hold on, I actually have the sound for that. crazy. Well, maybe some mind tricks from Stacey Jones, and maybe he'll be playing fullback. Stace, player coach. There you go.
The weird thing is, like, Dylan Brown's been bloody good at number 6, and he's making a lot of money going to Newcastle. I saw your story, Tav, where you dressed up as the Dark Knight and had a sword fight with him.
So Ulrich von Liechtenstein, shout out. Yep. It was good fun.
But the one thing is, we've got Kieran Foran just holding on one last time. One more time. I can do that.
One more time.
Music's got me feeling so free.
Music's got me feeling so free.
He's back. Dylan Brown, he's going to the team that won the spoon.
Foran kicking out to the wing.
But he's going to be playing with Ponga. I've been hearing a lot of rumours that Ponga wants to move to NZ.
Come on, shake your body, let's play with Ponga.
Well, we did see him meeting, there was that photo of him with the head of Warriors recruitment. But, could just be opportunistic photography.
It could, do you remember when...
or AI.
Give me one margarita, I must break with my legs. Give me 2 margaritas, I might give you some head.
Fucking pedal.
3 margaritas, I will put it in my tush.
You
Good
son
song.
of a bitch. Yes. What was I going to say? You remember when Kurt Capewell was having dinner with Webby at Oyster and Chop, and someone snapped photos of that, and that went viral? Fuck, that was a funny time to think of it. Anyway,
was that when he was just getting signed by?
That was he was wooing him with some oysters, and it obviously worked. So shout out to him. I'm expecting a pretty tight game today. Casey McLean, he's been the player of the tournament. He's been so fucking good.
So on the interchange, I'm not sure if this is correct, but it looks like Xavier Willison has moved up the ranks, and I'm happy about that. I feel like he should have played from the start. He wasn't in the 17 for the first test,
He was in the second one. He was
not in the first test though, was he?
No, he wasn't. Not against
That's what
Samoa.
I'm saying.
Yeah. But no,
Fuck you, Tav.
Hey, come on, mate.
Stop trying to, buddy.
I'm trying to keep up with your fucking slobbering on my mic. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that he puts the boot in and gets a bit of fucking...
I just got to say, best thing about it all, though, is just the way the Samoan community has just jumped out everywhere, put their flags up. Saw someone yesterday, great-looking Samoan rugby league jersey at the shops. Flags everywhere.
Yeah,
couple of houses on the street.
The flags are out in my neighbourhood as well, in Te Atatū, and not as big as one ute that had the biggest Tongan flags I've ever seen. Like, they were specially made.
Is that in Chicago?
It's like a big old truck, but that would be actually
Deep
pretty
dish.
cool to see. I'm sure they could.
Deep dish horsey.
They'd get ice to be straight on them, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But then they would regret. They would regret
ice
that
would
decision.
Uh,
regret it.
Like the Kiwi fans, us Kiwi fans, man, we're just getting put to shame, bro. It's like people.
Where are the fans?
We are the fucking fans, okay? I get it. The All Blacks are mean and they win heaps, so you prefer to just back them. Awesome. We've got another team.
Well, also, to be fair, in New Zealand, rocking a massive New Zealand flag, you're just coming across as like a sovereign citizen vibes, not Kiwi supporter.
That's true. Yeah, move to Christchurch, why don't you?
No, the Pacifica nations have put us to shame, and I bet you if Fiji was playing, it'd be exactly the same as well. We've got no
pride,
the passion of the fans. Where are they? Why don't they care? It's a real big problem because it's just all changed, and I reckon you almost go back to the 2011 Rugby World Cup.
I was just going to say that's the last time we really felt it, didn't we?
Yeah, and then I reckon Tonga sort of set the table, if you will. When they arrived at the airport, and most of them were probably just driving to the airport because they live in South Auckland. But when they arrived at the airport, that greeting for the Tongan rugby team was something like nobody had ever seen. And I think from then on, all those Pacifica fans went, shit, we've got to match
step
this.
up our game.
Step it up.
To be fair, New Zealand. Well, to be fair, I think New Zealand supporters actually did do far beyond what they normally do during that World Cup, because there was a hint of us winning for a change, and people were actually excited about it. And by the time we made like the semis, I think there was that. People were getting involved, but I haven't seen it since.
Well, that's the thing. It's shout out to the Pacifica nations making fandom great again.
Yeah. Shout
What's
out
that? Muffa.
Shout out to all the Island Nations and Ra, who's currently in Rarotonga.
Yeah.
But yes, it's embarrassing, but it's also pretty cool to see. Okay, maybe I'm just looking for the Rugby League World Cup next year. You know, it's going to be hot. Anyone but Australia, please. Also, the game should be the Samoa Tonga game. It should be played every year. Okay, and I don't want to have to wait every fucking 2 or 3 years for them to fucking have a match up. Play it during Origin and say to the fucking island players, you can pick. Do you want to play for a fucking Aussie fucking side where you don't really give a shit about, or do you want to play for Tonga?
Where you can get head injuries and keep playing.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh man,
we haven't talked about Ali Katoa, but yeah, fuck. Thoughts and prayers to the bro. God
that's
damn.
not good. Shout out to Leka for being the guy who was like, "Oh, excuse me, can we get a doctor?
Can we get a motherfucking doctor to check out my mate?"
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still in hospital at the moment.
That was sickening, wasn't it?
He had to get part of his fucking skull removed to ease the pressure on his noggin.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, Storm are not too happy about it. But yeah, anyway. All right, I think that's fucking ages.
That's us.
It's so long, yeah.
Do you want me to tell the story of Ben of I recommended we use this clip on social media for Crowd Goes Wild, and Tav was just being a real naysayer about it.
Yeah, I do.
Go on.
Yeah. So I got a shot of Ruben Love at training, just catching
in
the ball in Chicago, just catching the ball from the top of the ball like Spider-Man.
Ooh.
And so I was like, whoa, I've never seen that before. Said to Tav, should we check this on social? And he's going, oh, nah. That's a huge bitch. Because it's not his idea, so he thinks it's shit.
Yeah.
It was a show day. I was slammed.
He doesn't like doing extra work.
No, it wasn't a show day. And anyway, he was just going, nah. And then I just went, oh, go on, just chuck it on and do the Spider-Man thing. Anyway, Ra did it, and 500,000 views later.
There you go.
It popped off. So it just shows the old dog.
The clip was like 2 seconds long.
It wasn't 2 seconds. You don't know what 2 seconds is. Your missus does.
Hold on.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, no, sorry.
Come on, Ref. Okay, look, I'm bringing up the chat. Where is it?
But hey, all I'll say is sometimes, the shorter the better on reels as well.
It's true. Okay.
You kept on saying 2 seconds, but there's no way because it's a training shot and it's longer than two seconds.
Okay,
that is impressive.
The catch was pretty good. Okay, I said I think it needs to be a bit more fat. Need a bit more fat added to it to be a social clip. It's so quick. Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. That's what I said. Okay. So I'm an innocent man. No. Mconie, shove it up.
I think he should have edited it with the Jason Bourne thing.
Unfortunately, this is what happens with ideas at work. If you throw them at Tav, you've got to make them feel like Tav like it's his idea. Like you've got to play a subliminal message to him at night.
True.
Yeah, me and Rav, before we started this podcast, we actually watched Inception 5 times, and then we would start messaging. We hacked into Tav's computer and we replaced a lot of the sentences with, I think we should start a podcast. So he'd type other words and it would just type that out. And then he'd go back through the group chat and he'd think he'd said it. And that's how we started this podcast.
I've got to deal with.
Yeah, I was getting gaslit by this young. He was feeling confident because he just got engaged and stuff. I can see that he was on a bit of a highs invincible.
It's true. You can't touch me, bro. I'm fucking King Kong in this bitch. No, it was good, Mconie. Flowers to Mconie. Okay, It was good. Shout out to you for recognizing greatness.
Another one. It was freaky though, the catch. Like I'll show it to you.
I'm gonna look it up.
The catch was pretty good.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right.
Wrapping this up. Any apologies? I will start. I apologize to my auntie. Obviously.
Shit.
I'm not going to bring it up again.
Bleep it out.
Mconie,
don't bleep it out. I apologize to Tav. Whatever I said before that fired you up last week. I'm really sorry. I always appreciate your work. You've been one of the great additions to CG Dubs.
Thanks, mate. Accepted. Accept the apology, you prick. Ben?
I'd like to apologise to, just all of our listeners for locking you guys out the house the other week when, I know I said that last time as well, but I think I need to keep apologising for it.
That's all right. We accept. And also apologies to Mag and Turbo New Lynn. If you need an alignment or you just need some mags, they're your place to go. All right, Whānau. We'll see you next week.
Kia ora.
Chirp.